Hello everyone and welcome back to my dark fantasy island, Velastra. It's a big build kind of day today and I'm hoping that by the end of it, I won't have gone crazy. So here is where I want to build today. As you can see, I already made a start on the terraforming, but couldn't really finish it till I know what I'm working with size-wise. Now I feel like this island is crying out for a big old library, so that's exactly what we're going to build today. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come and join our cozy little family. Now let's get building. So like I said, I want to build here today. Now because I believe in the saying there is no time like the present, we're just gonna jump straight into it. I don't know if this is gonna take me a long time or it's not. We don't know yet. Just because I don't know how it's gonna be laid out. We might get it right first time, we might not. The first thing I do want to do is get our sizing right. So I would like this entrance to be not directly in front, but just to the side. So if I mark out where it would be in line with this doorway, I can work off of that. We may have to make this 3 wide just so it doesn't look so silly. But let's actually focus on getting the sizing right first before we worry about all the little details. So we're going straight in with my castle gate. Now, yes, this will be a big library like I said it would be. Or maybe we don't need to extend the brick path. Let's just see how we get on. I want to use 2 castle gates. I'm hoping that these are equal both sides. Let's have a look, shall we? Yes, so there's 1 square on this side and there's also 1 square this side. Now in the middle here, I could stick a castle wall or a medieval wall. Maybe not the medieval wall. I would like to try a tower. Stick that right in the middle like so. Oh, yes, I kind of like that. I then want to stick a castle wall here and a castle wall this side too. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting because I need to make sure I can match this up. It doesn't matter too much about terraforming on the left side, but I really hope that I've got enough room down there. If not, I may extend this by 1, but it means I'll have to push everything back by 1 because of this 1 tree. You know what? If there's a need, there's a need. Right, let's get a castle tower in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull all this back by 1, which means I will then have to extend the terraforming in here probably. Get another castle tower in here. Right, I think that's equal, I think. I think. Don't worry about the floor just yet. Now what I want to do is to add an extra layer along the front here because otherwise you won't see. You won't see what's in front here. I promise it will all make sense at the end. Trust the process. I always have this vision in my head and I struggle to explain it sometimes. So sometimes it's best to just nod. Yes, just nod. Okay, so now that we have the shape of the front bit here, I think it's time to go in with some custom codes. So I will be using this wood code. I think I'll just use the wood code at the front. I want to see how it looks first before I commit to it. Oh, that definitely didn't go where I wanted it to go. Why did it do that? We just want to see how you look on top of the wood code. You know what? I think that looks okay. It means we are going to have to pick you up. Right, so I'm going to chuck all of this down all under the castle walls. Right, so far, so good. So you'll come in here. We're going to have to knock some of this extra terraforming down back here so I have some space. But you'll come in and yeah, it will look like this. I'm considering using the medieval walls on this side pieces. So if we push them up as far as we can go and then get some more in. Not sure how many I'm going to need just yet. We'll play it by ear as it is. By the way, I only have this gap here so I don't get stuck, but I have a ladder. So I could probably just fill it in now. All right, let's measure out these squares. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's not a lot. I feel like I want 6, 7, and 8. Maybe 9, 10? I think 10 might be too big, but we'll see. All right, I've cleared our whole square. Now, I'm going to add an extra 3 over here. This will make sense. Just 2 wide like that. And then I'm going to do the same over this side. So it is a 3x2 that I'm adding. In theory, I'm not sure if that's going to work. Oh no, I think I might have messed up. It might have to be less. It might have to be 1 less. Now I need to cover this whole area in this wood code that we have. Actually, before I carry on, I've changed my mind. I think I want to use this instead. So we've been using this as the road code outside, but I think it just will look better instead of everything being all wood. Oh no, don't worry, scrap that. My mind is crazy. I'm going back to the wood. Again, by the way, changing my mind. I was originally going to put staircases in. So I was going to put a staircase here and a staircase here. But honestly, I don't want to do that now. I want to make it a little bit different. A little bit more unique. So it looks like that. And I think I'm going to stick a ladder in instead. Or 2 ladders. So it's even, of course. Oh, I was going to chop off these corners. But you know what? If I keep them straight, it will make it easier for me to decorate. So let's just put them straight again. And then I'm going to continue to put down our wood code. Ta-da! We've done the whole bottom layer. I'll probably add some of the quilt code as well so it looks like little rugs, but we'll worry about that in a second. So I went ahead and I finished off all of the code placing for the wood anyway, for this part. Yep, this is what it looks like. It looks like this so far. Oh my goodness. Right, we got to start decorating. Or actually, let's finish off doing the walls. I do hope that I have enough walls. Let's do this side first because I feel like it's going to be the most awkward because we need everything to go on the edge as well. At least we've managed to make this 3 wide so it makes it easier moving all the walls around. I want to push you right far forward. I think, I'm not sure how far forward have I got it over the other side. Oh yes, it's right on the edge of the tower. Okay, good. Obviously for the rest of the build today, you'll have to ignore the left side where all my flowers are just purely because I'm not building that bit today. I don't know what I'm going to build to that side yet, so it will be left. I do have an idea though what I'm going to build behind the library, but we'll probably do that in a separate video. Depending on how long it takes me to get this build done, we'll see, because it might take me a few hours to get this one done today. By the way, thank you for all the love on my videos lately. Honestly, I was so happy to see you all, so excited to see Crayon return, the new channels, just everything. Thank you so much for all your support. I absolutely love making videos, so yeah. There'll be more and more videos coming. Do I need another wall this side or will it be a tower? I think it's going to end up being a tower. Yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll do this side first and then we'll worry about it. So yeah, we want to stick walls all the way along again. And like I already said, don't worry too much about this side. I don't know what I'm going to stick here yet. We'll worry about that later. Right, I think that's where the other one went up to. Or do we stick another wall in? I think we might have to stick another wall in. Let me grab some towers and see what we've got. I don't think the castle tower stretches over enough. No, see, we're going to have to pull you forward and then stick another wall in. I mean, another wall does fit. It's going to have to be like that. Like I said, don't worry too much about the back yet because we will sort that out eventually. So yeah, we want to put our little brick road all the way across to the other side. Right, now that should be okay for now. And then pop castle wall in. We'll have to get a couple more. I think it goes castle wall and then gate. It does. Okay. I feel like I always run out of castle gates. I have no more. I'm going to have to steal one from the front again. I do, though, have another castle tower. I think that's right. I keep running back here to see how I've done it. Okay, so it's in the middle there. So you're going to have to go forward by 1, which we'll have to pick you up to do the road outside again. Right, let me go steal a castle gate. I don't like stealing these, but, you know, needs must. We took the middle one. Right, there we go. Push you into line with the other gate. I don't know why I did that. Oh no. Right, another castle wall. Also, we need to get a medieval wall in. I think this is the last wall that I have on me, which I managed to pick out the right amount somehow. And then our castle tower. I think that's right. I think it's meant to be there. Why is it not the right size? Wait, why is this not equal? Oh, that's why I've made a silly mistake. This has to be this way by 1, and then so does this. That's why. Right, and there we go. Ta-da! Looks beautiful so far. Now, let's make a start on putting some bookshelves in. I do have a lot of bookshelves, but I definitely don't think it's going to be enough. Probably going to have to get some more, but we'll make do with what we got for now. So we want to push these all the way around. I'm also going to stick them all the way down there too. There is no doubt in my mind that this build will lag. It truly will. Am I mad about it? No. What will be will be. I'm curious how many of these I can get along here. Did they go along evenly? Stop. No way. Yes way. Oh no, they did. They worked. Oh well, now to do this side. I just felt like this library on this island had to be a huge deal, like the biggest build. We still have all the houses to fit around and still Nook's Cranny. So there's still a lot of builds to do on this island, but we got this. I think it's already starting to lag. Oh no. There's not even that much down yet. Oh dear. I think deep down in my heart, before I even started this island, I knew it would lag by the end. Just knew it would. Okay, we do not need to stick bookcases along this wall inside because you will not see them. So now with that done, I want to go down the bottom here. We definitely don't have enough bookcases, but we can still make a start. I have a few bookcases, so like I said, we can start with these. This will cut the other one off, but honestly, it doesn't look so bad. I don't think I'm going to put bookcases along this edgeway because it would just add to lag for no reason. Okay, that was my last bookcase. Also, my idea that I originally had, I don't think it's gonna work now. I'm gonna try it before I head off to the treasure island. If I have to make this build bigger, I'm gonna cry. Oh wait, it kind of works. Oh, it's very small space to get through. I'm gonna keep going and see if I like it. Okay, I kind of like it. I feel like it's necessary. So yes, I'm gonna do it. Oh, but also it's not even. This is the issue I have with the safety railing. Every time that I use it, it's not even. Wish me luck getting this in correctly. I just need it to look somewhat even. We can stick something here so you won't notice. We also want to pop it on these corners like so. I'm not so bothered about it looking too correct. Like, as long as it looks nice, I don't mind. I was going to stick it all the way along the front here too. Because the only thing with sticking it here is it does make these side bits a little bit less obvious of a gap. So yeah, I might do it. So I do need to grab a couple more of these, maybe 3 more. On this side, I want to add a plant partition and another plant partition here. So then the little ladders will go down there. And then because we've got this huge space, I was thinking of adding these wooden lockers. Oh, I put it around the wrong way. I actually want them to look like lockers. They'll fill that gap quite nicely. Maybe even this gap too. Oh, yes. Okay, it's looking okay. This might be the biggest build I've ever done. Let me go see what it looks like from over here. Oh, see, that looks so fun from here. Okay, I'm excited. I actually decided to pick up some simple panels too so that we can stick these down the side like that. Makes it look a little bit nicer. You know what? I might even pull it out by 1 and then do the same the other side. Push it and then leave it like that. And then I also grabbed some of these wooden bookshelves. They're slightly lighter, but you know, you have to make do. Stick that one this side and that one that side. Okay, I think it's okay. Oh, actually what I might do is push you in and then put this back and then shove in a wooden bookshelf. Oh no, that looks weird. That looks so weird. Pull it back out. One day we'll be able to customize the terraforming. Right, I do have a couple more simple panels to stick here and this side too, just so that it looks a little bit more full. Obviously the ladder will be here. To be honest, I probably could just shove in an incline. I think an incline might look nicer. I'm considering the incline. So like if we take away the square like that and then it will just come down here, maybe? I also grabbed a couple of decorative pillars to stick in the corners like this. You can still see behind here, but it kind of takes away that weird edge that we've got on the sides. Also makes it look nice. Although I'm kind of considering, do I want that color or do I want the brick? I think I want the brown. Right, let's get our wooden bookshelves in place and ta-da! Oh, that's looking fancy. Right, I have a wooden block bookshelf, another one. I'm going to stick that in the front here so we can have even more books because we do know the more the merrier. And I think I want to go and grab our incline quickly before we carry on. Oh my goodness, Muffy was waiting outside. Hello, Muffy. I haven't spoke to her since we've moved her in. We moved her in on stream. She's so cute. Now, I decided to go with the stone incline. Like, hear me out. I'm hoping it will look better than the wood one because the wood one you can see through the gaps in the steps and I think it would bug me. Hopefully the stone one looks good. Yes, the stone one is perfect. In the next game though, Nintendo, please let us keep our custom codes under our inclines and bridges. I mean, it's not so bad with a bridge because you can kind of put it underneath it, but this, oof. Right, now our incline is in place. I'll time travel in a second, not yet. I think we need to actually start putting things down. I'm going to start with decorating down in this hole first. I love I call this like the whole library. I have a couple of den desks. Now, I don't know if I want these at the side, actually. I think I'm going to pop them in the middle. Just because how else are you going to get to the books otherwise? Makes sense. Also, I think Lloyd might be in our way. We'll see how we get on. I do have 4 den desks and they haven't gone the way that I want them to go. In the middle of our desk, I'm just going to pop a plant partition. Just adds a little bit of greenery, you know. I'm going to have to time travel. He is annoying. He's not even making a noise. It's just his little swiggy arms. I'm like, please, it's distracting. Up here, we're going to pop in an antique burrow or burrow, however you say it. We're going to stick it right in there. And then one in here too. I also have an elegant sofa. Hopefully that looks... Oh yes, it's not in the way. Good. I was hoping it wouldn't be in the way. We're going to have to put one this side too. Yep, perfect. I'm going to time travel quickly and get Lloyd gone so we can decorate properly. Oh, yes, that's better. Look at that. Okay, super duper happy with how that looks. Apart from obviously the gap, but there's nothing we can do about that. But I'm so glad I went with the stone staircase instead of the wood one. I think it looked weird. You know what I think I need to get for down here is some lights. We'll sort some lights out in a second, because since I'll be having my dream address at nighttime, you won't be able to see otherwise. I mean, you will be able to see, but it will just be really dark. Right, I just want to decorate these den desks. You probably won't be able to get behind here, because I am popping a chair in. Yep, you won't be able to get behind here. You can see the chair though. Oh wait, I can't see the chair. The chair is there. These are just the simple chair. I wish we could tuck them in. Like, imagine if we could tuck them under the tables. That would look so cute. All right, there's our little tables. We need like plants and things and lights, and I feel like I still need a lot more stuff. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but I've got some little cafe tables. I'm thinking I might just stick a couple of things on there. I need to get some music for my island. Put your recommendations down below. What KK songs should I have? We have another table to go the other side, although I can't push it in because of the pillar. We got a lovely globe to go on there. Just add a little bit more color. I went for this variation just so it's a little bit more colorful. I got documents stack there. I did pick up some candles I've used in a previous build. Got 2 different colors there. And just to make the place feel a little bit more magical, I've got some Nova lights. Because at the moment it's not feeling very magical and I want some magic. Also, as random as it is, I think some street lamps would look really nice if we put them in front of the bookcase. These are black ones and not the brown ones that I've been using around the rest of my island. I'm hoping it just looks like maybe they're hanging from the ceiling. I don't know, because we can't have anything hanging from the ceiling. I was hoping that these would look a little bit like they're hanging from the ceiling, even though they're not. I want to stick right in the middle this antique clock. So when you come up the stairs, you can see this beautiful clock just right here. I want to start finishing up in here before we get the rest of our safety railings. So let's add the final little touches. I don't want to go too overboard because, like I said, otherwise it's going to be too much, too crowded, too laggy. But I do have some scattered papers to chuck down here. And also I want to put a book on this desk because it looks a little bare. So let's pop a little book right there. We also, of course, have some stack of books. We need those. They need to be everywhere. Make sure we have them. I also want to drop a little pocketbook there so it looks a little bit messier. Over here, a little Moroccan footrest, and I want to put one over the other side too. Pop a little book on this one. Book stand. Book stand. We might need some more book stands. You know what's funny? Normally I grab too many items. This time I didn't grab enough. Let's see what else I have in my storage. First of all though, let's drop some more pocketbooks. Just because I think these are really cute. Like, feel free to pick them up when you come here, but yeah, they're for decoration mainly. And I have one more, lots of scattered papers to chuck down just there. Oh my gosh, okay, this is looking fun so far. It's coming out good. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is funny because normally I underestimate it and have too much stuff, but this time I don't have enough. So I need to grab some more books, a stack of books, book stands. I'm going to see what I have in my storage first before we head to the treasure island. Right, we still need to do the outside, the front part of this building. I'm not going to worry about the back today, but I did find some more bits in my storage. Right, first thing we need to do is to fix this pathway. So if we just bring it like equally up to here and then we can fix it another day because we do have this weird awkward angle. And also I forgot I need to put water terraforming here and put a bridge in. So yeah, that's next time's problem. Little old me in the future can deal with that later. The lag is interesting, by the way. I suggest if you're going to visit my dream address when I'm finished, that you do it on the Switch too, if you have one, because apparently it will be less laggy. That's what I've heard. Now, this is not going to be a middle square, is it? No, I knew it wouldn't. So in that case, we'll do this square, and then yeah, these middle squares can be bushes or something. Let's add a hardwood tree here and then a tree here. And we're going to have to be careful of what I add because, yeah, even though some of you love lag, it's not fun to work with. I think I want to chuck in some of these street lamps. I don't know how close it will go to the tree. Oh, it'll go to about there. And then can I possibly get a flower bed in? Oh, I can. All right, we got to make sure we can do the same this side. I think it was there. Let me go check this side. Yes, it was. Add a beautiful flower bed. It was either going to be flower beds or planters, unless I stick a planter behind it. Add the planter in behind. You know, I think I'm going to get rid of the light. and add a couple of planters and then the flower bed in front. Like, trust the process. I think I know what I'm doing. Flower bed. You know what? I know what I'm doing. I'm adding to the issue. Issue that is island lag. And then we can stick the street lamp here instead. Ooh, that looks pretty. I picked up a couple of benches, but honestly, I don't think there's any point in trying to put them in. Oh, before I do the bushes, I also have some iron and stone fence. I just want to shove that across the middle. We're going to leave little gaps. I like little gaps, although this is probably going to change this corner. I think it might end up changing because this might have to go up like this so that you can get to here. Let me show you what I mean. So it's probably going to have to be like that. But then obviously we will put another layer across here, but I don't know how I'm going to have it look yet. So we won't do that today. If we just put two, at least it's something there. It looks a little bit nicer. And then we only have to stick two this side too. And it works out brilliant. Now I do have a couple of bushes. I'm going to slowly put these in just like so to add a little bit of greenery. Oh, and then one thing I nearly almost forgot. I did pick up my safety railings. I picked up 4 just in case I needed 4. Did that connect? Yes. I'm hoping these to go down equally. It looks like they will. Yay. We did it. I still need to get leaf piles for around the area. I'm kind of reconsidering that though because of the issue. But you know what? It will be fine. It'll be fine. Also, we need to stick a tree in here. How could we forget the precious tree? Now I have to make sure it's equal with the other side. I do believe it is. It is. And there we have it. I think we are done with today's build. Oh my gosh, this feels like it took all day to build. But yes, we're finished. So it's time to look around at what we've done. Today I worked on a build that took up quite a large space on my island. Honestly, it was needed. I feel like I had to have this huge library on my island, just crying out to be built. Now you can actually go inside our library, and as you can see, there is a lot of bookcases. I wanted to make it feel really big and very grand, so I wanted to go with this 2-tier style. Originally I was going to do 3 tiers, but I think that would have been absolutely huge and ridiculous, but I'm glad I went with the 2. So you can walk all the way around the library and it will lead you out the back here, which I plan to do this build soon. Not sure if I'm going to do it next. It will lead off into another build. It won't just be this tiny little space, but I do have an idea for it. And like I said, you can go all the way around this library like so, and just, yeah, there's not too much decoration here at the front or at the sides. That's just due to lack of space, and also you don't need decoration where you can't see. Anyway, you can make your way down this incline and get to the bottom part of our library. I think it come out quite cozy. I could have stuck more items down here, of course I could, but I feel like that would have overdone it. I didn't want to clutter up the bookshelves so that it looked like you couldn't get to the bookshelves. That's not what a library is. I also added a little bit of light down here. We got these street lamps, which hopefully look like they're just dangling from the ceiling, even though they're not. And we also have some candles, and I picked a blue and purple Nova light just to go with the rest of our color scheme on our island. I may end up dropping star frags in here later on, but I haven't decided yet. I'll decide when I go and set my dream address. But yes, there we have it. We finished today's big library build. I had so much fun with this build, and actually it wasn't as stressful as what I thought it might be with the castle walls, and I'm very happy with the results. Now if you enjoyed today's build, please do like, comment and subscribe. Come join our cozy little family. Big shout out to our channel members. Thank you for all your support as always. I love you for it. Please have the most loveliest of days, everybody, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.